All right, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great. So I'm at the beach, and let me take the gum out. Here at the beach, hanging out. There's a freeway behind me, a little bit of noise, but hey, this is good for you. You need to hear the sounds of the world, and I just want to share with you a little bit of my story and really some of the things that I believe helped me come out of this. And I wish there was one clear-cut path. When I first got sick, I remember saying, I'd give anything. I'd give all my money. I'd give it anything to feel better again. And I'm sure that's the case with a lot of people, right? And I really meant it. And so it's really nice to feel good again. But when I got sick, I hadn't been feeling as strong, and I was super active prior, and got a flu, and then I had dental work, and it got infected, and I just stressed out so bad, and all of a sudden I just never felt so horrible. The night sweats, the insomnia, the appetite, the digestion, the ear ringing. I mean, the laundry list of symptoms. I mean, you name it, I probably dealt with it. It was just horrible. And then when it didn't go away, that was when it freaked me out. And I went to the ER so many times. And I'd never really been in the healthcare system. So I kind of threw myself at the mercy of the healthcare system. But the healthcare system's really a revolving door. And, you know, they make money off of sick people. And, but there was really nothing concrete that they found. So my primary care physician, you know, he was pretty much didn't know what to do. You know, medications were about the best they could do. I got desperate. At first I resisted, and then I got compliant, I guess we'll just say, or willing to take whatever. I'm like, if it'll improve the quality of my life, I'll go for it. The only thing that I really felt like maybe helped me, because sleep was a big issue, is, you know, I did take a sleep aid for a while, but you wake up groggy, not feeling great, but at least you're getting sleep. Sleep's super important. So with that being said, one of the things that I believe helped really the most were sleep. And if you need a sleep aid to help you do that, you know, especially, you know, I talked to one person, they're like, you know, I've been taking them for years now. A doctor, actually, and sleep was super huge. And then diet, I had to cut. I didn't have to, but I chose to just change everything. I stopped drinking coffee. I stopped consuming sugar. I stopped consuming dairy. I stopped consuming carbs. And I, you know, not perfectly, but I eliminated like probably by at least 90 to 100% of those things out of my diet. And there was this, you know, you always want something to work right away. But then again, I started getting out and just forcing myself to walk. Some days were all right, some weren't. My body seemed to cycle, you know, like in the evenings somehow I felt a little better. But it's a mind-body connection. I really believe both have to be addressed. I have an active mind, so it's hard for me to meditate, but I went ahead and started practicing just 5-minute, 10-minute, 30-minute meditations, whatever I could get done. And those seem to really help as well. And I did start supplementing, taking supplements, a lot of like detox supplements. I think it's really important to get your digestive system cleared out. So anything you can take, like hit it hard to get your digestive system moving. Any of that old food and chemicals and byproducts and preservatives, they're all in our intestines, in the little creases and the folds. So I got on like 90 days of this hardcore supplements, getting my digestive system clean, started eating clean, a lot of proteins, low carb, no sugar, and you know, really started getting spiritual, a lot of prayer, reading, getting into the Word, anything you can do to just calm your nervous system, and then just have hope. And it's hard. I mean, I know, I literally felt like I was dying. At one point, I really threw in the towel. I was like, just put me on medications, keep me comfortable. I really thought I was done. Flare-ups are going to come for most people. I had some setbacks where all of a sudden it came back on me. I was like, oh my God. And I got a little lax, went back to kind of eating a little bit of snacks and treats and things like that. Even now I've been able to kind of, have like a protein bar or something like that, or some, Raisin Bran, some cereal, but no more ice cream and muffins and candy. I just had to cut all that out. And I still, I don't feel perfect, but I'm back to doing almost everything I was doing before. I think what happens for us is we'll get a little post-traumatic stress disorder. So you got to get through that. And I didn't get a psychiatrist or anything like that, although I was more than willing to have one. I did get a therapist. I talked to him like once a month. But while, I got lucky because I was really sick when I found him. I was going to do once a week, but then through the detox supplements and the protocols that I was doing, I started to feel better. So now I'm like, hey, let's just talk once a month, because I don't want to let you go in case I need you, keep you around. But it's really a mind-body connection. They are connected. Both have to be addressed. Your brain is stuck probably in fight or flight, and any little symptom that doesn't feel right, your brain is just sending signals like something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. But what we have to do now is reverse that and trick the brain into thinking, hey, you're not dying today. You can still function. There's still things you can do, and go out and start just gradually reintroduce yourself to the things that you were doing. Just do anything that feels normal. And then if things pop up, just don't freak out. I now have to keep a pretty stress-free life, which is hard in the world we live in. You got family, friends, obligations, bills, work. It's not as easy, but the gratitude that you will feel when you start feeling better, that's my whole objective now, is I just want to go enjoy as much free time as possible. I don't care about the money anymore. That's come and gone. Those things that I thought were important are not important. That's why eventually you're going to look back on this and not regret it, because of what you found, the appreciation through it. And that's when you hear people saying they're better now than they were before. If you appreciate the content, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. We'll see you on the next video.